From the shores of Lake Erie and Northeast Ohio, it's time for Cleveland at Night. Up next is the Daughter of the Ghoul pre-Halloween special and promotion. This episode also featuring the Director's Corner with Dmk. The Daughter of the Ghoul Show is brought to you by Dmk Productions. Now here is the director of the Daughter of the Ghoul Show, Dmk. Hello everyone, Dmk for the Daughter of the Ghoul Show on Dmk Productions. It's October, my favorite time of the year because Halloween's right around the corner. That means haunted houses, pranks, and fun time in this beautiful October season in Ohio. And I'm sitting next to
Cherish Harold Brooks, the owner of the Secret Chamber, House of Oddities and Artwork here in Fairborn, Ohio.
That's right, Fairborn, Ohio. We're close to Dayton, Ohio, and the Air Force Museum. We'll talk about that a little later in our video. But I met Cherish back in March of this year, 2022, at the Horror Hound Convention in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes, Horror Hounds.
Now, they have it twice a year, and their second one's in what city they usually do it in?
They usually do it in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's been a little messed up because of COVID, but they're going to get back on schedule in 2023.
Okay, I talked to you off camera. You've been going there for almost like 10 to 12 years?
I've been part of that family for a really long time. I found my weirdos, and I'm very happy about it.
Okay, you've been going there 10 to 12 years, but when did you open this shop?
I opened the shop. It'll be my 5th year anniversary, actually, right now in October, which is fantastic because there's not a better time to have a birthday or an anniversary party than in October. All the excuses for all the costumes and fun. So we're going to do, this year is going to be a Labyrinth themed ball. I went with Labyrinth, so I'm very excited about it. I can't wait to see those fun masquerade costumes.
Okay, so that's the first year you're doing this?
The first year I'm doing this. Every year I try to do something a little special for my anniversary. This year I went all out because it's the 5th, and I hope I have 50 more because I love what I do.
Okay, we're going to give you some more information about that. I think there's only 40 tickets left for sale.
That's right.
So it's next weekend, but we're going to advertise it more next year, so people have a chance from Cleveland or all around to come on down for this great event. Now, this is a fundraiser, is that correct?
Yes, this is for the Phoenix Theater here in Fairborn. A lot of us business owners down here, we work pretty well together, and we really are supportive. So much downtown Fairborn. It's we got Foy's Halloween stores, you have toy stores, costume stores. A lot of those stay open all year round, so we're not really into Halloween anymore as just a season. It's kind of our lifestyle, and we like to keep it like that Halloween town all year. So.
Okay. Now, you're like me. As a kid, did you always love Halloween?
Well, I'm not, I know my mother was a little weird, and she got me into the ghost stories of everything. I think one of the first memories is The Exorcist, so it's probably 80s mothers were a lot different than the mothers they have nowadays. We were a little bit more exposed to things like that at a really early age. So I remember how horrified and in love with it I was at a young age. So I can thank her for that. But down here, they've been running these stores for 50 years. So I would come down to these shops with my family, and I'd watch all the reactions, and I just loved. I loved the color, and I love the costumes of it all. But also, I just like seeing kids run and scream sometimes.
That's great. Okay, we mentioned in the beginning of the interview that you were in a Horror Hound for 10, 12 years. Mm-hmm. You were a vendor a couple years. And so what gave you an idea to open your own shop finally?
I love what I see the artists and the people of Horror Hound doing. I love so my store isn't a lot of things that you would find on the shelves anywhere. We have a lot of handmade horror themed items that are just they're just fantastic. We have a lot of everything. We have everything from witch stuff to Catholic to mummies, lots of bones, lots of skulls, all the things you would expect in a horror themed oddity shop, I guess you would say. But there's a lot of here that I've traveled, and I want to make sure that I'm representing everyone. I bring a lot of other things here that some oddity stores don't have, and I want to make sure that you can bring your family and you can have your kids, and just seeing like these little faces that are like super into it. And since we're down here in Halloween Town, we absolutely have to do the all the horror characters that are the classics, the Chuckies, the Jasons, the Freddys. So I like to see a lot of that art.
Yeah, you call this a Halloween town. It is, because we're going to take a little tour a little later on this a beautiful town, Fairborn, Ohio, close to Dayton. But we're going to be walking through your store and your shop, and you're going to be doing a little commentary about different things. And I tell you, folks, you're open year round too,
Yeah,
right?
this is all year. This is representative of my living room more than it is like Halloween, because this is how we live now. So all those people that look for that all year round, that's one reason why I opened it. Doing the horror movie conventions, I thought, wow, wouldn't it be cool to have a place that I didn't have to, spend all my money in one weekend. I can actually like see this, and share the love financially throughout, and when not getting the autographs and the hustle bustle of things. But so I'm really happy to have pulled some of those artists into my store, so you can find them here as well as doing those conventions.
I took a walk already with Cheris before. We're going to be doing it in a minute, folks. But you can walk through this place and not even buy anything. It's almost like a museum, almost.
It is. There's some things that I've got two-headed animals. I have human skeletons. We have things that are near and dear to me, and I do have a museum in the basement of my personal finds, but also things that people have brought me, and it's just it's bizarre. I've had things that have been brought and just left with like stories of, I'm so sorry I'm putting this burden on you, but you need to take this because it's haunting my home, to people bringing me things in that they have like weird feelings about, and I put them all kind of in my own little pocket downstairs. I got like little protection spells around. I've had people do cleansing. I've also had people walk through. We've had ghost hunters through here, and things have pinged. Say things have pinged a lot. People claim they feel things and hear things, and I know I can only speak on my experiences, and I've definitely felt and heard things.
That's great. Well, let's take a tour. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it. You guys want to see my what I call my chocolate factory and my weirdo land? I'm all down.
Okay, we'll be back with a short break. We'll be back with more with Cherish at her beautiful. What's it say the name of your shop again?
It's the Secret Chamber, the House of Oddities and Artwork in Fairborn.
Okay, we'll be right back, folks. From Cleveland, Ohio, you're watching the Dar the Ghoul pre-Halloween special. The Dar the Ghoul show is brought to you by DMK Productions. On this episode of the Dar the Ghoul show, our film crew travels to Fairborn, Ohio, to visit the Secret Chamber House of Oddities and Artwork. So let's go inside this unique shop as the owner, Cherish, gives us a grand tour.
Hi everybody, this is the front entrance to my store. I like to start it off with a guard dog. Everyone should have one. This one actually came from the guy that made the Predator in the movie. He did the costumes for the movie. This was in his personal collection. So he is owned now. He's mine. I keep him forever. He's not going anywhere. I don't want to get off too creepy to begin with, so I like to start them off slow with, like a little BDSM maybe. But candles and fun masks and things. box, and I put arrows on the ground, not because of the fact that COVID, like everyone would think, but these were actually here because of our festival and how busy we get, because we will have a line around the store. So make sure you guys get down here, see the shop. We're open all year round. We have a little bit of everything. I'm not even kidding when I say that. So I try to keep things a little bit. Other stores, they may just be boxes on top of things, but I, you know, as a lady, I like to decorate. So I'm always rearranging. We also have a fun array of haunted dirt. Now my haunted dirt, like if you go onto my Instagram, I actually have videos of me finding this haunted dirt. So I have like the Lizzie Borden murder house. We have Pinhurst, Danvers, all the hits. Stanley Hotel, actually I did that one. That was really fun. Myrtle's Plantation down in Louisiana. If you don't feel a vibe there, you're not going to feel it anywhere. Of course, you have your bugs and your bones, and who doesn't have a Psycho Clown collection? That's I think it's a big hit for your oddity shops. If you don't have that, or you even an oddity store. A lot of fun artists in this store too. We have a lot of people that do different things. We have girls that make jewelry, and I like to find stuff that's, you know, what somebody else may leave behind, and I want to turn that trash into treasure. And I think if things are going to have to be, you know, bones, and these were once living things, and we should always give them some kind of respect and turn them into a new piece of art. Well, I am Chair Cheryl Brooks, and this is the Secret Chamber, House of Oddities and Artwork here in Fairborn, Ohio. We are on Facebook and Instagram, open Wednesday through Saturday from noon to 5. I hope you guys come and see us and enjoy all of our weird. My name is Cherish Harold Brooks, and I watch The Daughter of the Ghoul Show.
You are watching the Daughter of the Ghoul Show's pre-Halloween special featuring the Secret Chamber House of Oddities and Artwork. Now back to the shop.
All right, so one of my favorite parts of my store, who is our permanent resident here, is Mr. Drop Dead Fred. Drop Dead Fred is a death shrine, if you would like to say that. He there's stories back in New Orleans, like early New Orleans era, about the altar to the dead and tipping it. So you are tipping your ferryman from life to death, or you get trapped on the boat and you have to pay with your soul. So yeah, people come here, they give him letters of kindness, they give him money. Fred makes more money than I do yearly, easy. So we love Fred, and I think he's getting more respect now in life than he probably ever did in death. So.
Once again, you are watching the Daughter of the Ghouls pre-Halloween special featuring the Secret Chamber House of Oddities and Artwork.
Hi everybody, we're going to give you a little bit of tour of my shop, and the first room that we're coming to is my seance room. This is a personal collection of some fantastic furniture and this creepy vibe that just so happened to come with the store, but what room could this be except for the seance room? So a lot of antique furniture, a lot of fun things that we do back here. We've had some paranormal investigators come and set up. This piece actually came from a movie set, and it was Pretty Woman, which is the weirdest thing, but I love it. I think it's beautiful, and I'm glad to have it here. So I hope people come and get their creepy vibe and get their weirdo on in my back space. It makes me very excited. I love this room. It's my favorite room in the shop. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys the secret tour because most people have to pay to see this. But I have a haunted dungeon. Now, the haunted dungeon is a collection of things that I have received from people. Collection of things that I don't want to get rid of, that I don't find anymore. And of course, a collection of all the fun, creepy pictures of all the people that I've met at things like Horror Hound and the celebrities through the years. So I have to put a little bit of myself. Also, where am I going to hang them if not this giant, beautiful hallway? So, when you come down, when you come into my creepy section, a little tiny doorway into the most fantastic room you may ever come into. So we have haunted items here. We have items that I cherish, but there's a lot of protection spells, a lot of things that we have here because we have things like a Dmk box, and we have things like a witch's totem, things that I've come across, or like I said, was gifted to me that people have found in walls and people have found under buildings, and creepy babies that a woman used to talk to and only talk to them. So if you want to know all the good little details and the little actual creepy things that live in my basement, you'll just have to come here and see it yourself. Everything we have is exactly creepy, but some of it is such cool history that if I come across it, I absolutely want to have it. So that's where the antiques comes in. But this is actually a picture of the Boston Fire. You are not going to be able to catch the details of this without staring into it, and I swear to you, every time I do, I see something new. But it's a fantastic piece of history that was just sitting in someone's attic, and now is going to be appreciated forever. Actually, I can't believe I came across something this cool. So it's definitely in my personal collection, though, so you'll have to come back and see it.
Boy, that was an amazing tour of this great shop. I don't want to mess up say the shop's name again.
The Secret Chamber, House of Oddities and Artwork here in Fairborn, Ohio.
Okay, Facebook page, websites, what else? How we get more information?
Facebook, we're on Instagram. I don't, that's one thing about me, I don't sell online. I want people to experience this place because you can say all day that you've seen pictures, but there's nothing like what you actually feel when you walk in here. People think that they're going to know, and then they come in and they always, pictures don't do this justice. Like, it's insane, like how exactly what's going on here, and everybody feels represented, and I love that. I love when grandmas bring in their granddaughters and they're both like very excited that they're finding something in the same place together, and people are being able to like have their kids. And,
yeah, like I said, I came from Cleveland. It's about a little over a 3-hour drive. I tell you folks, if you're in Cleveland, you got to come out for the weekend. The Air Force Museum's right down the street. You can spend a day there. You can spend a day in Fairborn, Ohio, and downtown Dayton. There's a lot of stuff to do in there, but
it really is.
Your number one ticket for the tour is coming to this shop.
Absolutely.
That's great. Now, this is about the hours. You have a certain hours?
We're open Wednesday through Saturday. Weekends a little bit later currently because the holiday season, it's generally noon to 5, but right now, Friday and Saturday, noon to 6. We do have the Halloween festival coming up in October 14th, 15th, 16th. That'll be a 3-day festival where everybody's open like super late, but they have everything on the street and bands and all that fun stuff.
That's going to be great. All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Daughter of the Ghoul Show. Cheris, thank you very much for spending time with us.
Yeah.
I tell you, this was worth a 3-hour drive from Cleveland, Ohio to come down here to see this fantastic shop.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it very much. I love people feeling like they have a place to be weird. So get in here and be weird about it.
Once again, this is Danny K from DMK Productions and the Daughter of the Ghoul Show. I'll see you next time, folks. Yeah! The Secret Chamber, House of Oddities and Artwork, located in Fairborn, Ohio. when you're done shopping at that unique shop, there's more stores, Halloween theme, and costume stores in downtown Fairborn. Check them out, folks. Also in Fairborn, Ohio, during the October and Halloween season, a lot of people have their yards decorated in Halloween decor.
house was set up with the Ghostbusters. And another home haunt in Fairborn, Ohio. This is called the Zombie Express. Next to the Zombie Express, the Zombie Busters. Thank you for watching the Daughter of the Ghouls pre-Halloween special featuring the Secret Chamber, House of Oddities and Artwork in Fairborn, Ohio. For more information, go to our Facebook page or websites or other social media outlets.